And once the brain goes, really the life almost isn't worth living, because they were just robots. They were like zombies because brain function had gone. We've got to look after this brain. And everything that goes into our mouth, whether it be food or drink, has an effect on the brain. Our decisions determine our destiny. So how important that we know something about the decision-making part of our brain. This is an area that many people are ignorant.
Meet Dr. Barbara O'Neill, an Australian wellness educator and author known for her advocacy of natural healing practices. Her lectures and writings prominently focus on nutrition, exercise, and holistic health. In this video, we will first explain the science behind ADHD, or Attention Deficit Hypersensitivity Syndrome. Next, we will reveal some of the foods and drinks that Dr. O'Neill recognizes, which may be helpful in relieving symptoms experienced by those with ADHD. Let's get started.
I had a lady come to me and she said, I found the cause of all my problems. I've got chronic fatigue syndrome. I said, no, that's not the cause of all your problems. That's actually the effect. Even when someone says, I've got depression, do you know you can't just get depression? Depression is actually an effect. It is not a cause.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a neurodevelopmental condition that affects both children and adults, leading to symptoms such as inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. One shocking study found that excessive screen time in children is linked to an increased risk of developing ADHD. Another interesting finding shows that adults with ADHD may live 4.5 to 9 years less than those without the condition due to higher rates of health issues. While medication and behavioral therapies are commonly used to manage ADHD symptoms, there is growing evidence that nutrition plays a crucial role in supporting brain health and cognitive function in individuals with ADHD. Dr. Barbara O'Neill recommends specific dietary choices that can benefit individuals with ADHD. These include foods that promote brain health, improve focus, and regulate mood. Let's begin with food number 1. Fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout.
And what are we told is the highest source of omega-3? Fish. And yet no creature can put omega-3 into their fatty acid chain, only plants can. So why are fish so high? Because fish are eating a one-celled algae that is high.
A study found that omega-3 fatty acids found in fish like salmon and mackerel can significantly improve attention and reduce hyperactivity in individuals with ADHD by supporting brain function and neurotransmitter activity. Omega-3 fatty acids are vital for maintaining the integrity of cell membranes, particularly in the brain, and they support the transmission of signals between neurons. Omega-3s have been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties, which are essential for brain health. Number 2, nuts and seeds.
What about a seed? Pumpkin seed, sesame seed, sunflower seed. I think you had a chia seed demo this morning, yeah, chias. Seeds are high in protein, but they are quite low in carbohydrate. So God said, behold, I've given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree. In the which of the tree is a fruit-yielding seed. So what's a fruit-yielding seed? There's your nut. All your nuts come from the fruit of the tree. Pumpkin, so that's your seed. Coming to your nuts now. For your nuts, almond, Brazil, hazel.
Nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, and flax seeds, are packed with healthy fats, protein, and essential nutrients such as magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E. These nutrients are crucial for supporting brain function, improving cognitive performance, and regulating neurotransmitters involved in focus and attention. According to a study, the omega-3 fatty acids found in walnuts help reduce inflammation in the brain and improve communication between brain cells, making nuts and seeds valuable brain foods for managing ADHD symptoms. Number 3, lean proteins.
Protein's essential. 50% of the membrane around every cell in the body is protein. Remember yesterday we looked at how the new cell is built up with amino acids? There is protein in the quinoa, there's protein in the buckwheat, there's protein in the millet, there's protein a little bit in the coconut cream, some in the pear cream, protein in the chia seed and all the linseed, sunflower seed and almonds. In the second breakfast there was protein in the nuts, and there was protein, of course, in your scrambled tofu or your savoury lentils.
Protein is vital for brain health because it forms a significant portion of the cell membranes, which play a crucial role in cell communication. Each time a new cell is created, amino acids, the building blocks of protein, are used to form these cells. This is particularly important in the brain, where proper cell function and communication are essential for cognition and mood regulation. Adequate protein intake helps ensure the brain's structural integrity and supports neurotransmitter production, key to mental clarity and emotional stability. Number 4, leafy greens.
Dark green leafy vegetables are also alkaline forming. Dark green leafy vegetables we should be eating every day. That's your kale, that's your parsley, that's your, what you call them, collard greens. Do you know, I've never seen collard greens in Australia. You can tell I'm in Alabama. They're a popular food here, but we do have spinach and silver beet, kale. We should be eating something from the dark green family of vegetables every single day. And if you don't, you really should have a dose of green barley or super greens.
Leafy greens, such as spinach and kale, are rich in essential nutrients like folate, iron, and magnesium, which are important for brain function. Folate plays a crucial role in neurotransmitter production, which is key for regulating mood and attention, while iron supports oxygen transport to the brain, helping with focus. Research studies show that magnesium in leafy greens helps to manage stress and promote relaxation, which can aid in reducing hyperactivity and impulsivity, often seen in individuals with ADHD. Number 5, legumes.
So to ensure you're getting your 3 essentials, the fibre, protein and fat, my suggestion is you increase the legume, nut, seed part of the meal and decrease the grain part of the meal. That's an easy way to do it. You can see why Atkins' diet was so popular. You can see why the paleo diet's so popular. Legume, what's a legume? Beans, so lentils, chickpeas, lima beans, black-eyed beans, cannellini beans, soybeans, so many different legumes. And if you want to know how to cook legumes, get an Indian cookbook. And by the way, it doesn't have to be hot. They know how to cook legumes. Legumes are high in protein, but they are medium to low in carbohydrate. The fact is that the legume is about 1/3 the carbohydrate that you will find in your grain.
Legumes, like beans, lentils, and chickpeas, qualify as brain foods because they are packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients such as folate, iron, and magnesium. These nutrients help support brain function by increasing neurotransmitter production. Neurotransmitters are chemicals that help transmit signals in the brain and nervous system, playing a key role in mood regulation, behavior, and mental health. The protein in legumes is particularly important for the synthesis of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which regulate mood, focus, and cognitive function. When levels are balanced, they contribute to positive mood and mental well-being, while imbalances can lead to conditions like depression, anxiety, or mood swings. Now that we have covered the list of brain foods recommended by Dr. Barbara, let us take a look at some drinks that can rewire your brain. Number 1, water.
And I 8 glasses of water a day. That don't do coffee, that don't do alcohol, that don't smoke cigarettes, that don't do any drugs, that eat a nourishing diet, that exercise every day, that have sunshine every day. Those sustain me principles will sustain us.
Drinking enough water is essential for brain health as it supports cognitive function, improves focus, and helps prevent mental fatigue by keeping the brain hydrated and efficient. When the brain is dehydrated, it can cause difficulty concentrating, poor memory, and slower reaction times. Dehydration also affects mood, leading to irritability, and can increase the risk of headaches and fatigue. Number 2, herbal teas.
My favourite is the ginger tea. The ginger's great internally. It's not as strong as the turmeric, but it's fairly good on inflammation. It's the anti-nausea herb. It also can give a little boost to your hydrochloric acid, so the ginger's very nice. Peppermint's great for calming the stomach, as is ginger, and peppermint's also good if someone has a headache. So the herbal teas are a lot milder. I was just talking to Ricky, our book guy, and he's coming off tea. He's an Englishman.
Right.
And I said, try the rooibos. So the rooibos is it's called a red leaf African tea.
Okay.
And if I taste rooibos, I do not like it because I think it tastes like black tea.
Oh, yes. I don't like that taste either.
No, but for people coming off black tea, the rooibos is a great alternative because it has no caffeine.
Yeah.
Herbal teas like ginger tea, chamomile, and peppermint are great for brain health as they help reduce stress, improve circulation, and enhance mental clarity, while also promoting relaxation and focus. The caffeine in tea can help improve focus, alertness, and energy levels. However, too much caffeine can lead to jitteriness, anxiety, and disrupted sleep patterns. Number 3, juices.
You're on a detox. And so that's why we do 2 days juicing. And you couldn't eat in a day what we put in those juices.
Juices like blueberry juice are rich in antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which help protect the brain from oxidative stress and support long-term cognitive health. Carrot juice, packed with vitamin A and beta-carotene, promotes brain cell regeneration and improves focus. On the other hand, pomegranate juice is known for improving memory and reducing inflammation in the brain. Number 4, detox broth. Now this broth is very high in minerals. And when our guests have the afternoon steam sauna, they're losing minerals in the big sweat. So this broth is, supplying the lost minerals. And they can have 1 or 2 or 3 mugs of broth if they like. So not only does the broth have the minerals from all the vegetables, we also put Celtic salt in it. So it's actually a very delicious broth. But what it's doing, it's allowing our guests to have an 18-hour fast every 24 hours. So we feed them breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, tea like a pauper. They don't get much at night. But it allows the detox to continue. The detox broth acts as brain food by replenishing essential minerals lost during sauna sessions, helping to support brain function. The minerals from the vegetables, along with Celtic salt, aid in hydration and electrolyte balance, which are crucial for cognitive health. Additionally, the broth supports the body's detox process while allowing for intermittent fasting, which can enhance mental clarity and focus by giving the brain time to reset and detoxify. Now that we've explored how various foods and drinks can support brain health, it's important to consider the impact of our daily choices. How much attention are you giving to what you're putting into your body, especially when it comes to your brain's well-being? Have you considered making these brain-boosting changes to your diet and lifestyle for better focus and clarity? Leave your answer in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights on improving your health and well-being. Remember, you are what you eat, so nurture your health and make sure to take your daily dose of longevity seed for a vibrant life.